We are here at Tankfest in the Tank Museum in our gaming zone. I have a very special guest here. It's QuickyBaby.
Hey, I might as well be a relic of this place. I've been here so many years now. Not quite as old as some of the tanks, but I'm getting there.
I think you're not yet ready to be in the museum. You can still visit. But we have him here to teach me, a complete noob, how to actually perform in World of Tanks.
That is a lot of pressure. I mean, I'm a complete potato inside the game, especially in the vehicles that we're going to be playing today. So, but
you told me after our session I'm going to be a pro.
Okay, I'll try and work my magic.
Okay, yeah, I hope so. So we've got 3 games lined up. What we're going to play first?
Firstly, we must play the TOG, right? We're at Tankfest. We'll start it off slow with you, right?
Very slow, yeah.
Build it up, see how it goes, and yeah, let's get into it then. Okay, let's go. So I'm looking, and you've already got a problem here.
What? I've got the normal ammo.
What is this? No, this isn't as good.
Load
the gold. Load the gold, Adam. Yeah. Get rid of it. You don't need it.
You don't need
it. No, you don't need it. Come on, waste it.
Look, everything down?
Yeah. Full slider.
Look at that. It's like,
come on.
Oh,
come on. Yeah. One of a kind Tankfest accounts. We must give the stats as good as possible.
Community managers won't be happy with me. Okay, so let's do it.
Mate, we got ourselves into a good game. There's a TOG on the enemy team, but we're on better accounts, right? This is going to get some like CCRNG, right? So I think we go down towards the south. We work the corner, and Adam, we must cross swords at the start of the battle. Okay,
yes.
So good luck. Okay,
good luck.
It's done. Good. Okay, from now on, we've been blessed. That's it. This is going to be the best game of TOGs that anyone has ever had in the history of World of Tanks.
Special.
Yes. Yeah.
So everyone's already at the front line, pretty much. Oh, Type 64 trying to sneak in on the right there.
You're actually trying to aim at people? I'm just thinking about, just getting to the front. Yeah.
That's good. I tried my best.
Okay, one quick adjustment. Controls. Arcade aim has been nuked. Okay, we should be good. Oh, that's better. I was going to give myself RSI, and then I'd have to sue Wargaming for like my wrist strain industry by the time I got home, Adam. So
I'll be completely honest with you. I never noticed there's balloons flying in Paris.
They're obviously celebrating that 2 Brits have finally made it to Paris and are having a good time.
In a TOG, yeah. So they'll be celebrating that.
You always have to have a good time in the TOG though, right?
So are we going up or are we going down?
We're just going to drive straight at them, and they're going to suck, and we're going to be really good.
So we're going with intimidation tactics.
Yeah, I mean, we've got like 3,600 hit points between us. I mean, how can we lose, right?
Yeah.
The team that has more HP wins by default, is it not?
Yeah. Famous last words, I guess.
Okay. So Adam, do you have a TOG on your personal account?
Oh, you bet, definitely. There's so many cool drops coming in.
Oh my lord, there's actually a tank on our right, Adam. Oh, instantly. Juicy.
Boom.
We got our first shots in. Wow, playing with this low sensitivity, I feel like I'm more accurate.
Yes. Nice.
Okay, well, we're going to let the M4A3 do whatever he wants at the back, and I think we should just get in here because we've got all the HP, so we need to invest it heavily.
Okay.
Did you just pick up a kill on the...
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Oh, and I'm picking up damage as well.
Okay, the only bad thing is that it's TOG versus TOG.
It's fratricide, matricide, what is it called when it's brother versus brother?
Well, yes.
Brother side?
Yes, you're right. Well, this player who's called Seric Go is about to go to the garage. Seric, I tell you what, you cannot stand up against the might of me and Adam playing the TOGs.
Well, that's the basic mistake. He picked the wrong team.
He thought that he was going to see Tank Museum Zone 18 and 7. And he thought that, it's easy pickings. They aren't going to set their vehicles up sweaty. They are not going to know how to play the World of Tanks. But what he did not expect is to get flanked by 2 TOGs on the city of Paris. That's right. Choke on my hit points. They don't matter to me. You don't stand a chance. This is how we play TOG. It is just the jokes. People think that TOG is a meme, and I tell you what, the TOG makes a meme out of everyone that doesn't play it. Anyone who doesn't play the TOG is a joke in my regards, Adam. This is the finest tank that's in World of Tanks. It's also one of the most competitive. At least I'm not even kidding right now.
That's a claim. That is a big claim. I love that you were saying a really cool speech while I was missing and shooting at you by mistake. But well, yeah, very inspiring.
See, I've never played in the wonderful colorblind mode that I'm playing now, so if I do get confused, at least I've got an excuse. But luckily, there isn't team damage inside the game anymore, so
yeah.
If I bounce a few shells off you, Adam, it's probably not going to be the biggest of deals, right?
It's like good. And jeez.
Sounds like somebody just hit somebody at FP405, that's for sure. Okay, Adam, the problem is they have a hold down Verja, so I'm actually going to have to back out of there. That's a little bit too spicy.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting one as well.
Yeah. I would drive down here on the right with me, dude, if you can.
I'm going to reverse this.
Okay, I got a bit of spotting on the Verja. I don't know who did that, whether it was an artillery or something. I think we go through the middle. Two fat Brits going down the streets of Paris, you know? This is probably a regular occurrence.
I mean, it's not.
Did you ever get to live in Paris, Adam?
No, I didn't. I joined up in Prague, so I'm Prague born and bred.
Oh. Well, there we go.
That Cromwell didn't last long.
He was slightly ammo-ragged.
Nice, I got 19 damage.
I tracked him for you, Adam. I've lined him up.
Oh, he's gone.
Close.
He was quick on the repair.
You know what Paul, aka Jingles, always says? The dog always wins, right? Whoa. Not if you play like that. Oh, that corner's pretty hot, Adam.
Cover. Oh, no.
No, it's a bit spicy. You okay? Do I need to cover your tracks?
No, it's okay. I think I'll just repair it on my own.
There you go. Got it. Togs together.
Yeah.
I think we just got to wait for our team to get a little bit of flank angles. I think they're dug in here like ticks. You're going to have to get rid of them later.
Pretty close. We do have a little bit of a HP advantage, but not much.
So I think what we do, Adam, is we actually cross the street and we go straight towards over there, okay?
Okay.
We broadside them as we cross and then we turn it around on an angle. Yeah, we just,
I realize that I'm actually using you as cover.
But what this might mean now is that our team actually advances across the inside. They did have a very good position there.
Yeah.
It's tough. But we had to cross the street to be able to dig out their camping. Sitting on that corner isn't going to work. But now maybe we can work in towards with our team up towards the north. And there's a T-78 that's up towards the west as well.
They're coming from behind. They realize that we're on the run.
Let's just go. You think we're running from them?
No.
We're just trading our hit points for a better position. Uh-oh.
There we go.
I'm down to 18 points.
Even with the gun rammers, not quick enough.
I have 7 more hit points than I need. It's fine. 7 more hit points than I need. It's absolutely okay.
That's the positive thinking I like to see.
Yeah. So now,
flank kill.
Now this is the beautiful thing, Adam. By getting to this position, we're going to be able to proxy spot the Jackson and the Verja, and they're no longer going to be able to do sneaky work. So now, Adam, this is your time. You can just go round this corner, and you'll know exactly where they are, and then hopefully our team's going to be able to get some shots with you.
Great.
Now, mate, you're going to have to take the inside here. I have burned a little bit too brightly in this game that I have nothing left to give towards the end of it. I don't think we go up on the corner, though, with the alpha damage that they have. I think what we should do is make our way around the low part.
Wait for him.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe should I go first? You come in second?
But just wait a second, because I think they're going to rush me, Adam, and we're going to get a surprise on them. They're not going to realize how strong we are. All right, Adam. I'm with you, Adam.
Yeah.
We can fire 3 times. We can fire 3 times together. Yes. Beautiful. Finish him, Adam.
Come on. Yes.
Good. Tog wins. Now we just got to get this Verja out.
Down, and he's down.
I think that crossing play was what won the game.
Yeah, I think so. That was crucial.
Now
you were actually getting. They were positioning themselves to come from the back.
Yeah. There we go. Tog.
That was absolutely epic.
Yeah. So we had the hit points that we needed.
So the Tog. That's the answer to all my problems, really.
Just play the Tog, whack a turbo on it.
Yeah.
I think the next thing you want to do is get durability on it. Because
that's true. I
needed those hit points. Yeah. If I didn't have those extra hit points that I had from that bond durability, what am I going to do?
Yeah, that's true.
And while bond durabilities are hard to come by, you can put them on all of your namby-pamby meta tanks and be able to get not that many hit points. But if you put them on the Tog, you know,
all the hit points in the world.
Stomps. You've got more hit points than a tier 9 heavy on a tier 6.
You actually have like 1/8 of all the hit points on the team at that point, which is
with preferential matchmaking as well, so you never have to meet tier 8s.
So do you actually think that the Tog, it's a meme and everything, but it's not that bad actually. You can play with it.
I think I could get I'm not the best of players, but I think that even I could get like 70% solo with a Tog. And I genuinely think playing in a platoon where you like invest those hit points at the right part of the battle, you could probably get more in a platoon, as we just proved, 100% win ratio.
Precisely. The only thing is, I would say, maneuverability, obviously difficult to get from one side to the other. But even that we proved that it's possible to relocate with this slow behemoth and still make a difference.
Yeah. It's about just investing those hit points to take those key locations.
Yeah.
And the Tog's got more hit points to take the locations than anyone, so there you go.
That was really good. I'm now pumped. So what's our second game?
I think you're picking the next tank, aren't you? So
okay, so let's do something proper. Let's do heavy tanks.
Yeah.
Mouse.
Okay, mouse. Okay,
let's do mouse.
Sure, let's do the mouse. Okay. Adam, what is this?
What?
You're using vert stabs.
Of course.
You're not using vents.
Vents?
You have to use vents on the mouse, Adam. This is outrageous, dude. How can you do this to me and think that you don't use vents? Good.
Vents there.
Vents will make your crew breathe easier. And how can they lose, you know?
I knew this would happen.
You as a fellow Brit will know that all of the Americans have lovely ACs. And during the summer, we just basically sit there and we sweat with no ACs. So we might as well have the fictional crews inside the pixel tanks that we play actually have vents as well.
At least there I'm not that sweaty. Okay. Sounds good.
Do you know what's quite ironic here, Adam? This is the only map that I have banned. I have Erlenberg standard banned.
You banned it?
Yeah, the reason why I've got this banned is because I love Assault.
Yeah.
And Erlenberg comes up all the time on Assault. So by banning it normal, I feel like I get a little bit more variety.
Okay. I actually really like this map though. I like brawling in the castle.
I totally agree with you, but for me, I prefer it when it's a north-south fight rather than an east-west fight.
Okay.
And so Assault forces a team to attack and defend. I just realized I came into this battle unpainted.
I can see.
But do you know what I'm actually doing? Again, I'm baiting them into thinking that I'm terrible. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. So this is actually like I'm like one of those frogs that. No, actually, I'm the opposite of a frog. You know those frogs that like paint themselves, or they don't paint themselves. They come with big vibrant colors to pretend like they're toxic or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh, so you're harmless.
Yes.
Looking at okay.
No bright colors means I must be harmless.
I didn't know there's so much psychological warfare going into World of Tanks. Like, there's lots of like psyching your opponents out.
Well, I guess, you know, when you've been playing for a long time, you also find you've got to get those edges in different little places, right? So I guess I'm going to just drive across the street like a crazy mad lad, put a shot into him, and then I'm going to try and take the north position, I guess.
And I'm just following you.
Okay, we good? You're good.
Good.
We're trading hit points for position again, right?
Yeah.
So I think there's a window over here that you can use and a window over here that I can use. I don't know.
Nice. Oh, I think I've got a pretty good angle here.
If you think it works.
Or you can try and go into this little.
Or you can line up with me and start tagging the 5A. I'm gonna tag him in a few seconds, mate. Okay.
That's actually VZ here. That's pretty exposed.
Do you want to come over here if this window comes out as well? I got the 5A locked down. There's a ST2 who's trying to get some shots at me. Or as my Twitch chat likes to say, the STII, you know?
Aye, mate.
Yeah, aye, captain.
I don't have the... okay, so that... Oh. Can I? Yes, the IS-7 got it. Oh, and I got RT'd.
Nice. We're going to have to get some pressure up on this 5A because I just realized I'm doing damage to him, but I'm taking it pretty badly right now.
Yeah, me too. So, but where you are, you're actually protected from RT, right?
Yeah.
But he's not from...
He's fired, so we've got some time to shoot him if you can get a shot in.
Can I? Oh, I bounced. What a shame.
I'll try and bounce the 5A. He missed, so I'm going to go after him again.
The Super Conqueror is trying to do something special.
I'll try and bounce the 5A one more time, and then I should be able to finish him off.
I tracked the IS-7. This is a really good position.
He's ammo racked, actually.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, I bounced.
One more shot. Give me one more shot. Nope.
I think I should reload before him because he's ammo racked and everything. Okay, we got him.
I need to take out the IS-7. Come on.
All right.
Come here. Whoop. Oh. That was close.
Wow, our Ho-Ri is being very ambitious. I don't really usually play this position. Oh, Super Conqueror. There you go, Adam. I lined him up for you.
Nice. Oh, and I bounced on me as well.
I'll take
That's the dream.
Good stuff. You know what? I might have to unban Ellenberg now, right? Only when I play the mouse, though. If you could hook me up with one of those special accounts that allows me to only play the mouse on Ellenberg, you know?
But actually, like, I never thought of doing this position. It's actually, with a lot of HP if you can get here, this is very good.
Yeah, you see what I mean when I was saying that I like to play Assault on this map to make it like more of a north-south fight rather than like a...
Yeah.
I've got the VZ55 locked. I'll get out your way out.
Behind you.
I'll get out your way. The IS-7's reloading.
Oh, no, I missed. Great, now my boss is checking on me as well. Great.
Oh, I can hear. Oh, I missed as well.
Oh, VZ down. Really?
Do you know what kind of a gun he was using? Was he using the double or the single?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna try bait him out a bit.
This is...
Yes, and he's down.
Nice kill, nice kill.
Grease.
Nice kill.
And he's down as well. Let's push on.
Hey, do you know interesting thing about the mouse is, look, I'm not the biggest history expert, but I believe they were meant to work in pairs when they were fording rivers because they were too heavy for the bridges, right?
Oh, okay.
So one of them would link to the other and they would propel the other mouse across the water.
Really?
Yeah, I believe.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Either that or I'm making myself look like the biggest idiot on the internet right now. So.
I'm sure we'll get some comments about that one. But that's interesting, yeah.
So it's kind of cute that we got two mouses with this river to ford.
But yeah, like seeing two mouses coming up against me, I'd be nervous.
I mean, 7,000 hit points, isn't it?
Yeah, oh gee, yeah. A bit slow to get the kills though.
All right. So Adam, I picked the TOG, you picked the mouse. I think considering I'm just driving past one and it's here at Tank Fest, driving around for the first time, I think next up we got to play something with a slightly big gun.
A big gun, you say?
And pause this YouTube video and write in the comments down below, what tank do you think we're talking about?
I wonder, I really do wonder. What could it be? Yes.
Oh, double tag, I think. Oh no, yours just overtook mine.
That was lovely.
Good. Mouse wins.
Great. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having some of my best games today. That's the thing, I think also it's very important, or not very important, but it's always very good to get a good platoon mate to work with.
And it also really helps out when Wargaming come and like turn on the RNG switch for me on this specific press account while I'm here.
No, it doesn't happen. Yeah, no, I think platoon mates, it's very good when you can coordinate, when you can actually do something together. Yes. It suddenly just opens up so many possibilities. Yeah. It's amazing. That was really good.
Michael, come and be in a YouTube video just for a second.
Yeah.
Michael, we just played the mouse.
Yes.
We win. Wow, that's very friendly.
Wow.
I'll come and join, but I think you might break Adam's name. What are you like, Santa Claus right now?
What
do you want for Christmas, Michael?
I think Santa Claus abused the mouse.
Oh.
That was Mike.
What's up, Chris? Good to see you.
As well.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you're in a YouTube video as well, but no. Okay.
That has to go in, by the way.
Yeah. We'll put it in the bloopers.
I'm not participating if that doesn't go into this video, okay?
So, we did two mouses. We had all the HP in the world.
Yeah.
Now what do we do?
Big guns, tons of fun, right?
So we get all the damage in the world.
Yeah, that's it. So I think we've got to play 4005. It's a Tank Fest. It's driving around. Let's go drive around and look like idiots.
Let's do it.
Two good games.
Yeah.
So the pressure is off. I don't need to worry about anything anymore.
That's true. We showed that we can play the game. Right. Now let's have some fun. Okay, so we're again pure tier 10s to Yankee Classic.
This is a nightmare. There's two arty. You know, it's looking like chaos, really. But I think we can either go and sit at the back over here, Adam, or alternatively, we can go and sit south and try and get some cheeky shots. What would you like to do?
I like the sound of cheeky style shots.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Cheeky shots south.
Though the 25-second reload is scary.
Yeah. And I just realized I didn't get all the field mods this time. But yeah, but I'm just trying to level it up because you can get them last time, you know, dude. So
That's true. That's why I performed. No, I didn't perform.
Yeah, in the middle. You didn't have that.
Okay. I love on the back of the FB just the door shed. It's so huge.
Yeah, and they've got all the names of the people who donated to do the refurbish on it. So,
okay.
This map is going to be a really interesting one. I mean, if they push, we can have a lot of fun. But if they don't, then it's going to be it's going to be fun for them.
Oh, someone already picking shots.
Is that a pattern?
Yeah.
Oh, no way do I get like a freebie at the start. Minotaurs come in. Oh, this is so weird. I hate playing this tank, dude. I already feel sweaty. That pattern's in that bush. I wonder if I can try and blind fire him. I feel like I already missed my chance to hit the tank. I feel like I'm already gone.
Yeah.
By the way, just to let you know, that building that you're on is soft, so if they shoot that building, they'll be able to... Oh, dude, I hit him, but only 400. So, yeah, you might want to come behind the building I'm on, because the one on your right is about to get blown up.
Apart. Yeah.
Here's another little tip for everyone watching on YouTube. You may not know that the colors of the buildings on the minimap actually matter. And the black buildings can't be knocked down, but the white buildings can actually be knocked down.
Ouch.
So you can actually make your minimap big using the plus key, and then see which buildings can be destroyed and which ones can't, purely from your minimap. So,
you mean that the minimap is useful?
I mean, 70% of players wouldn't even know that, right? Because, wow, yeah.
No, the minimap is crucial. I just put it full screen minimap. Don't even look at the game.
You're trying to dump some shells.
Damn, I'm getting spotted. How's that possible?
See, this is why I haven't 3-marked my FP4 F5. I'm just terrible at them, you know?
Well, you still have most of your hit points.
I think I'm trying to hoard them for a little bit too long, so... There goes that building.
I just don't quite understand where I'm getting spotted from behind them.
We are so big that they can just see through this bush.
Really? Yeah, I mean...
I'm trying to figure out what that M48 was. Oh, man, this sensitivity gets me good. Hello.
Oh, she doesn't. Come on. Come on, dude. Go.
We should have quit at the super heavy tanks. What did we find out? That, like, big guns are not tons of fun, you know?
I wasn't good, Michael. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
The first 2 games were good. I promise.
This is the curse. This is the curse of having Michael behind you.
Yeah, it is. It is.
He should have just stayed sitting on your knee.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna. QB was inspiring me quite a lot.
Oh, I got one.
Nice one.
I'm not sure. What's the time, by the way? I'm not missing to actually see this thing in real life, am I right now? Oh my gosh, I nearly am. Okay.
This will be quick anyway.
Okay. I feel like I'm trying ultra hard to do this. Okay, maybe I could get that 907.
Yeah.
I've got a few seconds left.
4 seconds to go.
Oh, Artie's gonna hit.
Let's go.
Okay, we got another.
Nice.
What happened?
And that's it.
Okay, that's it.
What happened?
Did I alt tab?
I guess so.
I think I alt tabbed.
Oh, let's go.
Drat.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it. I'm not going to be able to play anymore because I want to go and see this tank in real life.
That's
the first time.
unfortunate, really.
Oh, what a shame that I alt tabbed there, right? So. Well, Adam, it was an absolute pleasure.
Good.
Thank you for having me along.
I thank you. I actually got some good games in today.
Wow.
So what would you say, out of like seeing even me play together with you, what are like the top 2-3 things that you would say, this is what you need to do, this is how to get better, this is how to get more damage, better win rate? Go.
Honestly, just have fun. A lot of people take it a little bit too seriously. And as long as you're pushing into positions that actually matter in the battle, while the battle is winnable. The real tricky thing in World of Tanks is there are players like me who are maybe a little bit too aggressive, and there are players who are maybe a little bit too passive. And it's about surviving for long enough to do the damage, but it's also about doing the damage while the battle is winnable. So if you want to play for something like Marks of Excellence, then take your time, you know? Go back from a situation and just make sure you're pumping out shots to be able to do that damage before the battle is over, because your hit points are more important than anything. But there's quite a lot of players who would maybe boost their win rate even though they lower their damage a little bit, by taking the risk of investing into the battle before the snowball has happened. Because once the snowball has happened, it's over. So just learn the positions you like and don't be afraid to push them. Have some fun and play with great players like Adam, and then like how can you possibly lose, right?
Yeah, 2 dogs, 2 mouse, no problem, right? I think one thing that I also found is at the beginning when I started playing, I rushed to the tier 10s.
Oh yeah.
And then started losing immediately.
Yeah.
It's better to stay back, like learn the basics at tier 6, tier 7, really like invest the time. And that worked for me at least. Well, it didn't, but
just because Papa Wargaming wants you to buy a tier 8 premium doesn't mean that jumping up to tier 8 at the start might be the right thing to do.
Well, you can still buy it, but just play tier 6s as well. Right?
Learn the ropes at a tier that you're comfortable with. It's like when you're learning to swim, right?
Yeah.
You don't just chuck a kid into the water. That sounds quite malicious. And then hope that they swim. Like, you want to be away from paddling, but you don't want to be a point where you can't put your toes on the bottom. And if you feel like you're completely out of your depth at top tiers, you're not actually learning. You're just getting obliterated mentally, and you're playing against players who played for so long and being so sweaty that you're out of your depth and you can't learn as effectively. Drop down a few tiers, get comfortable, jump back up, and then you'll be playing with the best of them at tier 10.
Super. Thank you so much again.
Oh, pleasure.
It was really fun.
Pleasure.
And I hope we'll see you soon, and definitely next year at Tank Fest, right?
Yeah, if you'll have me.
Yes. Okay, see you later.
Cheers.